this is the first
What up?
episode. My throat is kind of messed up for some reason. This is the first episode of Weekly Pick'em with Jay and Lance, or Lance and Jay.
Let's get it, baby.
And what's crazy is we're both Cowboys fans, so we'll see how this goes. Let me ask you this before we get started with the picks. All right. So
Okay.
I tend to not pick emotionally when I do these things because I don't want to be wrong with my picks.
Yeah.
But then again, there are games to where I'm like, the Cowboys,
You gotta go emotion.
You
gotta go emotion. Okay. So, Arlinda goes, babe, how's it gonna work out if both of you are Cowboys fans? I said, you know what? It may be better because we may have more to debate because nobody knows the Cowboys better than true Cowboys fans.
Exactly, and that's what I like about you because you're a true Cowboys. You're an honest Cowboys fans, which means if we're bad, you say we're bad. We're not going to say Dak is the best quarterback of all time. We're going to win the Super Bowl. No, we know. We know.
You know, here's where I felt that I try so hard to defend him to where I can't defend him any longer. So I did defend Dak a lot, but I can't do it anymore. I mean, this is not a show about the Cowboys, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna make.
That's
but every show, then again, every show about the Cowboys. Then again, every podcast, every news show, everything's always about the Cowboys.
Right. Yeah. You know what? That's what's crazy. On Pat McAfee's show, he said that though. Like every sports show talks about the. Even we had a bye last week.
we still
on the headlines.
How are we often? We're still the main topic. So yeah. So you know what? I don't feel bad anymore. I appreciate everybody, you know, that's coming along to joining us with this. You know what I mean? The pick'ems. Try to get some bets going and everything.
Right. So if you want to join the weekly pick'em, I'll put a link. If anybody else, not you, Lance, because you're already in, but if anybody else wants to join the weekly pick'em, I'll put a link in the description of the show. That way they can join the show, join the weekly pick'em on CBS Sports on the sports app. So
yeah.
All right. Thursday night game.
Okay.
Tampa Bay going into Buffalo. Buffalo, who lost, 2 in a row?
2 in a row. And Tampa Bay, didn't they lose last week?
They lost last week to the Falcons. On the last second field goal.
Last second field goal, they lost. And Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield been actually playing better too.
A lot better.
So he's been looking like the old Baker, but I can't go with Josh Allen, man.
Yeah, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs,
and they still have a solid defense. And Tampa Bay just now getting the chemistry going.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So you got Buffalo.
I'm going Buffalo.
I'm going Buffalo too, not because you said so, but only because I don't think
it just makes more sense.
Yeah, I don't think they'll lose 3 in a row.
I just don't see. It's not like they got blown out the past games, too. So,
right,
I don't see Buffalo losing this one against Tampa, at least.
Well, they lost last week. They lost against the Patriots.
Yeah,
the week before they lost against the Giants. Two losing teams. But what I think was that
I think the Patriots was an emotional game.
It was.
Like Bill Belichick threw his game, and they just can't seem to get over this hump. No way in hell. I mean, I'm happy that it was Tyrod Taylor. The other game.
Yep. And I think that's what it was. The divisional game is different from a regular game.
It's emotional. So Mac Jones and all them too. I don't see Buffalo going 0-3. I just don't.
All right, so we both got Buffalo against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, go ahead and introduce the next game then.
So I don't know your order. I have Jets versus Giants.
Okay.
For that particular game, ain't no way I'm going Giants. I'm going Jets. I'm not going Giants. I don't have faith in them. And the Jets is on a roll now too. They're now beginning to back Zach Wilson too because he has been playing better. Zach Wilson also been playing better, and the Jets' defense is still stout. Giants defense has been playing better, but they ain't no Jets. It's two sorry quarterbacks to me. And you got and is Tyron Taylor still playing this week, or is Daniel Jones back?
I don't know, and that's the thing. That's why I'm like, do I got Daniel Jones? Do I got Tyrod Taylor, or do I got Zach Wilson? I got Zach Wilson right here. I got Tyrod Taylor right here, and I got Daniel Jones down here. So either way,
be honest with you.
Either way, I'm still going with the Jets.
You're going to the Jets. All that. Like, see, because I like the Giants better with Tyrod Taylor than Daniel Jones, because it seems like he has more mobility, and Daniel Jones just ain't been playing good. So if Tyrod is playing for the Giants, I would not be surprised if they pulled it through.
Right.
I would not be surprised if Giants pulled it through, but I'm gonna have to go with the Jets. JETSSS Jets.
I'm going with the Jets too. But I want to say the difference between Daniel Jones in the pocket and Tyrod Taylor is the offensive line of the Giants is terrible. That's a known fact. That's why it's
one of the worst offensive lines. Yeah, one of the worst offensive lines in the league.
Right. That's why I would choose Tyrod Taylor as quarterback, because he can move when there is
exactly pressure. He can get out of
it. Because of how strong the Jets' defensive line is, there's no way anybody. I mean, they can't beat them.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
And and
the Jets
about to get traded, so.
But he doesn't want to be traded. So I mean, they just signed him.
Right, but the reason why they're going to trade him is
he don't want to leave.
They don't want to. They don't want to rack up any accidental wins this year and miss out on a draft pick. Yeah. This is the way of a GM thinks. Let me get rid of him.
And where did you read his at?
Somewhere else. We'll send him to Baltimore. So Baltimore.
But Saquon Barkley is a franchise player, though. It's kind of hard to get rid of the franchise player, and he's still young.
It's the pursuit of the running back has changed in the last 4 years, because
Zeke and Todd Gurley messed it up.
It's a passing league now. So now it's like running backs are, we get another running back. We can get somebody else who can get 95 to 100 yards a game.
Right, easily. I mean, not easily, but
they're out.
Running backs have been the most plug-in as of the past 5 years, I would say, since like 2017, 2018. They just been on the decline as far as their value. Yeah. But once again, I don't know. It's still Saquon Barkley. His problem is he's always injured. He's injury prone. Yeah. I mean, that's where I see why he would want to train, but once he's not injured, though, he's unstoppable.
True. That is true. Next game is the Falcons going into Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee.
Henry, who's about to get traded to the Cowboys. But anyway,
I don't know where you heard this from. Because we do need a power back.
Yeah, wishful thinking. I'm just saying.
I get it, because Tony Pollard cannot carry the load. He just can't.
No, and he can be.
When we need that one
when Zeke was there.
Yeah, like when we need that 1 or 2 yards, we need that power.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Titans, though, for sure, easily.
Going with who?
The Titans.
I am going with the Falcons on this one.
So we got one opposite here.
We got one opposite here.
It's the first one. Okay.
The reason why is
I'm gonna highlight that.
Falcons, I think, are on a slide, and what I don't mean a slide down. I mean like a incline, right? The way they played against Tampa Bay last week, they scratched that one to it went almost to the end, and they won by field goal. But I think that gives them something to look to give them some energy for the next game. I know it's a road game in Tennessee, but I think the way that they're playing right now, I don't believe in the quarterback Riddick from Cincinnati.
I'm about to say, I don't believe in Ridder. As long as Ridder the quarterback, I can't pick him.
I can pick him only because the people around the pieces around him make them able to win a game like this, which I think will be a close game. Here's
what I say: Ridder don't even know how to find his best player, Kyle Pitts. he got one of the better young tight ends in the game, and he can't even find them wide open routes. I have no faith in Riddick, and their defense is subpar. They're top 20 defense, but they're at the bottom of defense. I don't trust defense. I gotta go with Titans because one, they have Henry, and believe it or not, they still do have chemistry. They have a decent offensive line along with the defense to complement them. I gotta go with the Titans, man. I think this is gonna be a landslide.
Landslide? Oh, really? Okay.
I think the Titans gonna blow. I think Titans gonna blow them out.
I think it'll be a close game. I say like 34-31.
I ain't write down the score. I think, but I did highlight that. I think from when I was reading, I do think it's gonna be a landslide.
Okay. What you got for the next game?
Next game, I got Jags and the Steelers. Pissybird. I call him Pissbird. P-I-S-S. P-I-S-S. Pissbird. For this one, I think there's going to be a given. I think we're going to go easily with the Jaguars.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Travis Etienne.
Okay.
Chart. They got Calvin. They got a squad.
They do got a squad.
And they won the last 4 games. And they ain't played. They actually played decent teams. 2 out of 2 with these teams at least. So they won the last 4 games. Pittsburgh's Steelers don't even know what's going to happen with them. They may win. They may lose. You don't know who you're going to get. You don't know who's going to show up.
Okay. I got Pittsburgh in this one. I got the Steelers.
Really?
Yes.
Another one.
Another one. So that's two games we got different.
Yeah.
So the problem with Pittsburgh is like the quarterback is not bad. The receivers aren't bad. They have 2 decent running backs with Najee Harris and Warren. They're
Najee Harris been horrible all year.
I know. I'm saying they're decent running backs. He's a decent running back. He can get the ball upfield when he's able to do it, right? They have a decent defense. The problem with Pittsburgh is their offensive coordinator not calling the right plays at the right time. That's the problem. That's why Najee Harris can't get a first down when you're 3rd and 9 and you're running a draw play. Come on now. Why are you running a draw play on 3rd and 9? What's that going to get you? That's going to get you a blitz and a negative yardage. That's what it's going to do.
Here's why I hate Najee, because he gives me 5-6 fantasy points a week.
Oh, he's on your fantasy team.
He's on my fantasy team. He's on my fantasy team. And I drafted him in a later round, but I started him 5 weeks. In 5 weeks, he played like trash. 7 points, 8 points, 9 points, maybe 10 points. I'm not afraid that he been playing horrible. Side note, I do play fantasy football a lot. I'm in 5 different leagues. This is kind of bad.
Wow.
4.
So 4. That are you counting his stats as fantasy stats? Because he can get wait a minute, he can get 5 yards, 6 yards, and that's not going to get you anything because he's not getting touchdowns. He's not getting over 20 yards in the carries. So
he's been averaging only 60 yards a game.
Yeah, because you have Warren in there. So you get 60 from Najee, and you get 40 from Warren. That's a 100-yard game right there.
So he's trash.
He's not trash. He's not being used
trash because I can't play with it.
He's not being used correctly.
He's not even top 15 running back now. He's not even top 15 now.
You have to use him correctly. If you use him correctly, he'll work.
He's a year 3. It's been 3 years. 3 or 4. I forget. I'm sorry. So it's 3 or 4 years to be in the league. So he ain't been used right this whole time yet.
No, he hasn't.
On to the next, man. Right. You gotta be long though. Who you
got? We got the Vikings going into Green Bay to play the Packers, and I'm going with Minnesota on this one.
Same here.
Minnesota, because the way they played against San Francisco last week, go Minnesota. And they ate them up. And the game, they
dominated the game. The game wasn't as close as the score said.
Nope, it wasn't.
Like Minnesota dominated that game.
Yep. And that showed us a few things. It's like San Francisco's not unbeatable. They're not as great. Brock Purdy is not as great as people think he is. It's because people are giving him the benefit of the doubt on the field, and I hate that. Don't give him the benefit of the doubt on the field. Don't. Okay, he can run. He's not going to get that far. Don't do that. Play defense like you're playing against one of the greatest quarterbacks.
I will say this: Brock Purdy, he did go 10-0.
He went 10-0. I don't like that. San Francisco's went 10-0 with him as quarterback.
Okay, you take him out. You took him out when he got injured in playoffs. They lost.
They did. That's true.
So I mean, obviously, I believe he came back because of his elbow or whatever, but he wasn't 100%. Yeah. But you took him out. They had no team. I mean, Brock Purdy is a good controller of the game. Counting, you do have Debo, Kittle, Christian, a good offensive line.
They got
top 3-4 defense in the league. Yeah. I get it. He's in the perfect position.
Yep.
So they said on ESPN, somebody said ESPN, if you take Mac Jones and put him on San Francisco, it's going to be the same exact way. That's what somebody said. They said, but that's not. But what he was saying is Brock Purdy and Mac Jones is the same player.
What?
That's what he was saying. He was saying Brock Purdy and Mac Jones is the same type of QB. I can't if you take that. Mac Jones and put him on San Francisco, Dan Orlowski. Yeah, I know. I don't like Dan Martin. Yeah, Dan said that. I think it was Dan.
Sometimes you know what he said. You know what he said about Justin Fields?
What
he said? He said this was going to be his MVP season. He said this. He said this in the preseason.
So I need to analyze who I'm listening to. I'm listening to his podcast.
No, I can't listen to what he says.
Dan be staying some points, and to the Vikings in Green Bay, I just don't trust Green Bay. Jordan Love, he played the first 2 games. Boy, I'm like, okay, Green Bay may have something.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't win since, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, they won the first 2, and that was it.
That was it. So yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Vikings. Plus, Vikings got their momentum. They getting a little bit of the swag back. The Vikings not a bad team. No, it's not like they're a trash team, but you are what your record. I say you are, so it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, so we both agree on that one. Next game we got
Saints and the Colts. This was a tough one.
It is.
But I went with it here. Yeah. So I went with the Saints on this one. I don't really have a clear reason why I went with the Saints. Because it's not like Gardner Minshew for the Colts been playing bad. No. And Gardner Minshew is probably the best type of backup one could possibly have. He still knows how to play the game. Yeah. Just that the Colts with the Jonathan Taylor coming back, the running game is not as strong yet, at least. I can't put the faith into it yet. Saints, I just like them for overall. I think they're going to win. Even though they have a horrible offense, they can't seem to score a touchdown. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go with the Saints on that one.
I'm going with the Colts on this one. I agree with you. It's going to be a low-scoring game. There's no offense on the Saints side. And I think what'll put them over is Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. That's what will make them win the game. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, because I don't believe in Derek. I don't understand why he's playing so bad this year. I don't get it.
Dude, horrible. I mean, you might as well put James Winston
downfield. Yeah. Put Jameson. You can't get the ball downfield. You got receivers. You got Michael Thomas who can run 60 yards. Throw him the ball.
You got Alvin Kamara. Like, dude, you got a squad. He's playing horrible.
Oh my God, you got Avila and Kamara. Oh my God.
Yeah. So, like I said, this one was tough to toss up. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts win, but I'm just gonna go to Saints. I think they'll pull it through in the low scoring game. They have a pull it through. Now, if it's a high scoring game, I'm going with the Colts. But if there's a low scoring game, which I think is going to be, I'm going with the Saints.
All right. That's another game we disagree on. So next game I got is the Texans going into Carolina. Obviously, I'm going with the Texans and C.J. Stroud. There's no way. There's no way you going to Carolina and lose that game.
It's Bryce Young. This is a rivalry game. This is 1 versus 2.
Yeah, there's no way you can go into Carolina and lose this game. No,
get the worst team in the league.
this game you should have 500 yards, 4 touchdown passes. I mean, I think this should be an unbelievable game for the Texans and C.J. Stroud. Rookie of the year, by the way.
Same here for the agreement, at least through the first half. I went with the Titans too. I'm liking the chemistry that C.J. Stroud is developing with the old cowboy, Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
The past 3-4 games, they have just been developing him, that tight end, and C.J. Stroud, he can throw the ball. Yeah. He averaging 300 yards a game?
Right.
So it's clear to have a offense now. His accuracy sucks. He only averaging 300 yards on 50% passing.
Yeah, but
54 to be exact.
Only one interception though.
Yeah, but it could have been at least 7, 8. Some was tipped, some was missed on. Yeah. I mean, count it. Could have, would have, should have, but it's not, because there was some tip balls that got past, some horrible thrown passes that the defense just flat out messed up on. So I'm not highlighting that one turnover as much as it should, because it doesn't really reflect it much. But you still got to go with the records. They're 3-3? Hold on.
They are 3-3 against
3-3. Yep, against 0-6. So I'm going to Titans. And he has something to prove. You know, he like, okay, y'all ain't want to take me number 1? Okay.
Yep.
I'm throwing 500 yards on y'all.
Is what's his name? Is Young still hurt?
Bryce Young, I mean, he played. I know that it was on the bye. No, it wasn't on the bye. I'm sorry. That's the wrong week I'm looking at.
I think he missed a game.
Yeah, he missed. Hold on. Reports saying he's here, but he's coming back. He is injured, but I mean, we won't know until Friday, Saturday.
Right. Well, I mean, either way, I got C.J. Stroud.
Either way it goes,
Texans.
If he's playing or not, I believe in him.
Yeah. Who you got for the next game?
Pats in Miami. Do you think Pats going to go off a minute? Because Miami can't. They only win against the
elite team,
1 and 2, the whack team.
And this is another whack team. So
it's another whack team. So I guess obviously it's Miami.
I'll go with Miami.
You're going to win.
Yeah, I think it is, because Pat's defense is terrible. First of all.
Yeah. And Miami defense is unstoppable. Offense is unstoppable.
Right. So I think it'll be another blowout. Maybe like 35-6, 35-3. In favor of and Miami Dolphins got something to prove. They lost to some elite teams, so they want to prove to somebody that they're still good by beating another weak team.
So I mean, they definitely should not lose. That's a fact.
Right.
They definitely should not lose, but only how they can prove something is by beating another elite team.
True.
Like when they play Buffalo again.
But this is Miami, so they'll come out and do that little dance or whatever and act like everything is you know.
Tyree, like this is who we are. This is who we are.
Right? Yeah. Come on. Y'all playing a Patriots.
You playing the pass, bro.
Yeah.
You're playing Mac Jones here. Come on now.
Right. All right. Next game.
Oh.
Who
you got up next?
I was trying to say the Cowboys game for next to last or something like that. But we could.
I'm saving it. I'm saving for last. I'm saving for last.
Okay.
I'm saving for last. I'm saying the Cowboys for last because I didn't bring it up either.
All right. So we got the Eagles going into Washington. The Commanders last year during this time, the Commanders beat the Eagles to give them their first loss or second loss, first or second loss, either way. But I got the Eagles winning this game because the Commanders are terrible.
Horrible.
They are horrible. They can't win the easiest game. They couldn't beat the Giants last week.
Dude, they only put up 7 points. 7 points against the Giants. 14-7 against a divisional game. They put up 7 points. I have no faith in Washington. So, I mean, and the Eagles got the brotherly love. Dude, the Eagles did a brotherly love on their own end, on their own 26-yard line.
Right.
Fourth down and 1, they're going for it every time.
Right.
I'm going with Eagles. Eagles. I think that's no brainer. But Hurts is hurt, though.
I know. I saw the knee brace on the left knee.
Jalen Hurts is hurt. So that could play a part, though.
I think it could play a part. But we're playing the Commanders who defensively they can't stop anybody, which is if you can't stop the Giants, you can't stop anybody at all. So
I agree.
I'm gonna stick with the Eagles on this one.
Same here.
All right, next game.
This one was a toss-up for me. Cleveland and Seattle.
Yeah. Me too.
I picked Cleveland. Because their defense is just the best top 2 in the league. Yeah. Like their defense can literally win you the game.
Yeah.
Geno Smith, he's balling. I'm happy for him. He's a good story. But DK Metcalf is still out. Lockett is literally the only receiver that he can really find consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Their run game is at the bottom. I think Cleveland defense just overpowers them. And if Deshaun Watson comes back and actually plays up to where he's supposed to be, along with Amari Cooper, a Cowboys that I'm still confused on why the hell did we trade him, but that's neither here nor there. I don't see. So I put the edge over to Cleveland. But goddamn, Seattle is good though, man.
Seattle is good. And Geno Smith has been playing great since he got to Seattle.
Right.
Like I said, this is going to be a close game. 27-24. I just made that score up out of nowhere. But 27-24.
Show the spirit.
The Browns over the Seahawks because of the Browns defense. Myles Garrett is like a phenomenon.
Dude, he's unstoppable.
Unstoppable on defense.
Dude.
How do you get a strip sack? You get 2 strip sacks, a blocked what's a block?
A blocked field goal.
Blocked field goal. Come on, man. This dude is unstoppable. I know
unstoppable, bro.
Michael Parsons and TJ Watt are top tier, but Myles Garrett is right there in defensive player of the year.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I put Myles Garrett over both of them right now.
I do too. I'll put him over Michael Parsons definitely.
And the reason why I put him over TJ Watt too, TJ Watt is on a sorry team.
True.
Okay, he's on a pure sorry team, so everything he does is going to be highlighted more.
Yeah.
I put Myles Garrett to me is at the top tier right now, at least as of this season. I'm not talking about the last 2 seasons.
Right.
Based upon purely off of this season, Myles Garrett's been the best hands down.
I agree.
For the first half, he's undeniably to me the best defensive player this year so far. That's above Michael Parsons. Even though Michael Parsons is the best at QB pressure.
Yes.
Like
when he want to go get it, he can go get it anytime.
His stats doesn't really reflect what he does.
No.
No.
And you know why? Because sometimes they put pressure on the quarterback just to create a turnover. Just to get interceptions. Yep.
Just it.
Not to get sacks.
He's the top in the league for that. So that one I would do. So he is the best at getting pressure. But from when I've been seeing the games, man, Myles Garrett he's just a step above right now.
He is. Yep, I agree.
So
we both got Cleveland in that one.
Both got Cleveland. Did we do a Ravens?
Nope. That's nope. We got the Ravens and Cardinals, the Bengals and San Francisco. Okay, we got a few more. So,
far as I went with the Ravens because it's Arizona. I mean, I'm so confused how the Cowboys lose that. How did the Cowboys lose this game?
You can't say that, man, because the Cowboys lost. The Cowboys lost.
They're only 20 against the Cowboys. I won if I Arizona. We lost to freaking Casper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it, bro.
I don't know.
So I'm going the Ravens for every clear and obvious reason. You name a reason, that's where I'm going. With the Ravens. I'm going Ravens because the special team is better.
Lamar Jackson is just playing phenomenal, especially the last couple of games. He's an MVP candidate in my head. And the Cardinals suck. So that's
it. We talk about special teams. Hell, the Ravens special teams is better. Okay, any reason I'm going to Ravens. Like, dude, just no. Anybody pick the Cardinals on.
The Ravens got Tucker. That's why they win. The kicker.
I learned some of the damn kicker. That's the only thing they got good. All right, that's funny, man. Jesse, you are a funny dude.
So we got the Bengals going into San Francisco to play the
San Francisco.
You got San Francisco on that one?
San Francisco.
You got San Francisco.
They might lose 2 games in a row.
No, and they lost to Minnesota. They got a lot. They had a lot that they were missing with Williams on the O line, and they didn't have a Debo. So, I think Debo will be back this week.
I'm changing my pick.
What
I'm
pick?
changing my pick.
What pick?
I mean, I'm changing my pick up. I'm going with Cincinnati.
You going Cincinnati?
I'm going Cincinnati.
Why are you changing it to Cincinnati? Explain yourself.
I'm thinking about, San Francisco lost 2 in a row. The only reason why we're picking them not to go 0-3.
Right.
Brock Purdy has been exposed now. You cut off Bengals know to cut off CMC.
Mm-hmm.
Debo's coming back from an injury.
Mm-hmm. Trent Williams is
Bengals can put up. They can put up numbers.
Yeah.
I'm going with Cincinnati. I'm changing. I was with San Francisco, but I'm gonna call my upset of the week the Bengals.
I can see where you're coming from, and that could happen. But I don't think Kyle Shanahan will allow Brock Purdy to be done like that, like he was done last week. So I put this on Kyle Shanahan. He has to figure out a way to make Brock Purdy look different from when he looked in the last couple games against Cleveland and against Minnesota. So that's why I'm going with San Francisco.
I guarantee Cincinnati thinking the same thing. And Cincinnati started to click too now.
They are. They're
playing together on every avenue.
Yep, Joe Burrow is getting his juices going. He got Jamar Chase on the wing, throwing him the ball. So I see it, but I don't think that's going to happen this week.
Fair enough. Let's agree to disagree on that one because I was with you. I was definitely with you, but now something tell me I think the Bengals going to put it through. But they are.
We need to highlight that.
Are they playing in Cincinnati or San Francisco?
San Francisco.
Yeah, so I'm putting it as an upset.
Upset of the week. Cincinnati over San Francisco. All right, next game. What do you got?
KC and Denver.
Yep. This
Kansas
is a
City.
laughable one. This is the laughable one.
Kansas City. Dude, I'm going to be... Denver is the most disappointing team.
I know.
Like, I am truly disappointed in Denver. I'm not even a Broncos fan, but I'm like, I expected better than this.
Yeah, because you hold them to a standard. You got Sean Payton who came, and then you had, first of all, Russell Wilson, who you hold to a standard of quarterback play, and he's playing like trash. He's playing worse. But
he's not playing trash anymore. Last year you did. This year, Wilson has something bad. Dude, their defense can't stop a fly.
Yeah, and actually, you're right. Russell Wilson's QB rating is actually better than Pat Mahomes. So
so Russell Wilson ain't been playing bad. It ain't been Russell Wilson, dude. They have Cortland Sutton on this side, Jerry Jeudy on the other side. They have 2 top receivers.
Mm-hmm.
They have a top coach, And Russell Wilson's not a trash QB other than he was a trash last year. There's no way that should be 1-5. I am just shocked. Count it. I don't know who they. They're 2-5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, but anyway goes. I don't see them being Kansas City. That's the best team in the league.
Yeah, I don't have any.
And it's a divisional game. It's a divisional game. Kansas City.
I don't have any other comments, but Casey is just top tier, and the Broncos are not. So next game, I got the Bears going into. This is another tough one for me. The Bears going into LA to play the Chargers. Because they're terrible. Both of them are terrible, and the Bears made some change at quarterback, and because Justin Fields was hurt, and the quarterback came in and played okay. He played decent, and they won the game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Justin Herbert is not a bad quarterback
at all.
And I would love to have Justin Herbert on the Cowboys, but anyway.
Really? Over that? I would too. I'm not gonna lie.
Because Justin Herbert can throw the ball downfield and not have a problem. He'll release
accurately too.
Accurately, yes.
And he is not scared.
No, not at all.
I agree.
And he's big. He's 6'6". He can see over the lineman. It's like that.
Dak just check down.
You know why? he can't see over the lineman. He can't see downfield.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Check down. Dude, CeeDee Lamb wide open. Right there. I see this shit. Check down. I can't defend Dak anymore because we know we're going to the last game.
I can't either. I'm sorry. I can't. So I got the Chargers winning this game. Two terrible teams, but the Chargers I think are more of a better team, put together team than the Bears.
They're less of a terrible team.
Yeah, exactly.
they're less of a terrible team.
So we're gonna go to the Monday night game and then do the Cowboys game last. So who you got for the Monday
night
game? Oh, I got the Lions over the terrible Raiders.
Yeah.
And the reason why I call them terrible is because they there's games they should have won that they didn't win. The Lions are still okay in my book. They got
slap in the face.
Yeah, I mean you played against the Ravens. You played against Lamar Jackson, who's playing phenomenal right now, and they had no way to stop him. Yeah.
MVP level. I mean, I don't see the Lions losing this game. I have zero faith in the Raiders. They need to let my boy go, trade him because they're wasting his Hall of Fame years. Trade Adams, dude. Like, why is he still there? Like, y'all need to go complete rebuild. Don't waste Adams' years because he's still you put him on KC. You put him on Dallas. You put him on any other team, legit team. He's a top receiver there, receiver in the league. But because he's in a trash ass system with the trash ass coach with the trash ass quarterback. I mean,
the only thing good about the Raiders is the owner. The only thing good about the Raiders is the owner because he takes care of the team as far as building facilities that make.
He's a newer owner, so
yeah.
He's trying to.
He's trying to impress. I get it.
Yeah, he don't have time to. He can't show his racism yet. You know what I mean? he can't show his prejudice yet.
Let's hold back on that for a while.
But you're right. They do have the best football stadium outside of SoFi.
Right. All right.
So yeah, I'm going Lions all day too.
Both going with the Lions here.
Now,
what's your tiebreaker? You put your
tiebreaker. So right now, me and you only disagree on three teams.
No, 4 now.
Oh, 4 because the Bengals. Yeah, I forgot to highlight.
That's good.
That one. So yeah, so we disagreed on four different teams. So I guess
we don't know. We didn't do the Cowboys game yet, so we don't know if we did. We don't know if we disagree on that one. So
I'm not going emotional. I picked the Cowboys. Because not taking my emotion out of it. They won going into the bye, so
Yep.
they got over the San Francisco situation.
Mm-hmm.
The only time we really played bad was when with Arizona. They come now and they had a whole week of rest, and they coming back from a bye. I'm going with the Cowboys because I don't see them losing this game. I don't see the Rams coming in. I don't see it, but the Rams offense with Cooper Kupp back. I don't know.
I got the Cowboys. I don't think that Cooper Kupp is good, and the other
and they got a whole squad.
And Pikachu is good too. Whatever his name is.
That Pikachu or something. The rookie, and they ain't got the Atwell guy. Even
picking the cool.
The number 3. Yeah. So.
And Tutu Atwell. They have a good core, receiving core.
Are you going Rams?
Huh? No. I'm going Cowboys because
you have me think you're just going to surprise me.
No, because at the end of the day, the Cowboys defense is still elite. Dak can manage the game if called right by the coach, Mike McCarthy. So hopefully Mike McCarthy will call a good game, just like he called against the Chargers.
I agree.
So and I just think that with the pressure that the defensive line is going to put on Stafford, he'll make some mistakes. He'll throw some interceptions, and we'll capitalize on that. So that's one of the things why I think we'll win the game.
Yeah, and because LA do not have a running game at all.
They don't. No.
Like, so all they can do is simply pass it. I'm sorry.
The only thing I'm worried about is Aaron Donald putting pressure on Dak. So Dak has to use his legs. He has to use his legs in this game.
For some reason, he hates using his legs.
You know why?
I mean, is it because of the injury, you think?
Yes. Because I understand from experience as a basketball player.
Get a confidence back.
Yeah, coming back, I'm like, I really don't want to go this way. I don't want to drive to the hole because I'm gonna hurt my knee again. When that's just it's all mental. So I think that's what it is, and I think he kind of got over it last week. And I think him watching film from the last game, I think that'll show him you could do this, man. And we got your back if you do run. So it's up to the offensive line to show them that they got his back.
The offensive line definitely have to play better. For some reason, they have not been the offensive line that we're used to.
I think Tyron Smith is getting old.
That's facts.
Tyler Smith is young.
Too young and too many penalties.
Biotish is getting banged up as a center. Martin, I think he's still on the money trip. You know what I'm saying? He won his money, so he's not playing as elite as he should be. So and still he's still young too. So we have a lot of growing to do. Even though those 4 guys are elite linemen, but they're not showing it.
They're not showing it this year now. So this coming from this bye week is going to show me a lot. So I'm definitely going to go with the boys, not because I'm a Cowboys fan, but because I think it's the most logical sense.
Not at all. Just because it's the good pick. It's the right pick.
It's the right pick. It's the right pick. So we difference on 4 different teams: Jags and Steelers, Bengals and San Francisco, Saints and Colts, and Titans in Atlanta.
Yep.
You went. Right. So, I mean, the tiebreaker is going to come down to who actually wins the game.
True.
Okay.
Mostly tied 2-2. You win 2, I win 2.
I know, right? Because in the day, we picked the same teams.
Yeah.
Same amount. So the tie is gonna come down to Monday Night Football then.
Yep, Monday Night Football.
Let's pick the final score.
Yeah, I got 38 points for the final score total for both teams.
38 total.
38 total.
I mean, I didn't pick my score yet. I didn't. I'm gonna go.
That's 17-21. The Lions.
Yeah, but because the Lions puts up points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over your 34. So are we going off the total score, right?
Total score together, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 42.
42. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's still gonna be a higher scoring game.
I don't know. I don't think because I can't see the Raiders putting up points. It just
okay. Do we count going over or under? Like, so like if yours 34 and mine's 42, if it's 38, who wins? Me, because I didn't go over.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So no more bet. All right, bet.
Yep. That's it.
All right, let's get it, man.
All right. This is the first episode of Weekly Pick'em presented by Winner. So if you want to join our Weekly Pick'em, just click the link in the description below and join our Weekly Pick'em. Lance,
so
I think I got you this week. I don't know.
We will only how we know is come Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
That's right. If you got me, because all they matter for me is that record, baby.
Yep. We'll see. All right. We'll see y'all next week.
We'll see y'all next week. Gonna be better, fun, and more. Peace out.